did that to me.
There we
you
go.
said something.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. I don't know how I'm supposed to fix that.
Oh, you just like close it out and then like log back in. It's not that big a thing. And then what I can do is when the game starts, I can pause it, and then once you get backed in, we can be synchronized, and then we can restart. Like being able to pause the.
I'm already.
Thing. What?
I'm almost already back in.
Okay.
Are you in the game yet?
Yeah, I'm at loading screen.
Oh, I mean, I'm not loading screen. I'm like literally they're all loaded on mine.
Oh, like you're in the game?
I'm about to be in the game.
So am I.
Like I'm still waiting.
Okay. Are you good? Or do you have the corner thing? Did you fix that?
I fixed it. I already fixed it.
How'd you fix that?
You just exit the right click and close it and then reconnect.
Oh. Oh, I never, like, for some reason whenever I do that, I don't get the reconnect from the client. I have to close down the whole thing and load back in.
Game just started for me.
Okay.
I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm at 13. No, I'm at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Okay,
17.
I'm like 2 seconds behind you. We're good.
Alright, we're fine. Okay, on the left side, this is the round of 8 DominateDominion.com League of Legends Dominion Tournament number 11. On the left side of the map, we have Pex, Pace, Evelynn, Child Support, inFe playing as Lulu, CaptnBuwberry playing as Ezreal, Painkillar playing as Malphite, HaIfhearted playing as Ryze, and Panzerzs playing as Nocturne. I'm Gandair, and casting with me is...
JadenTheBroker!
And Jaden, who do we have on the other team?
On the other team, we have Sauron, Nekrogen, MMKH. I don't know what that stands for. It'd be nice to know. ZaberZ, and FDru, who are playing Darius, Dr. Mundo, Pantheon, Alistar, and Maokai. What I have noticed is Mundo went Kindle Gem first, which is a really good item on Mundo because it keeps your briefcases just a-flying non-stop. Like, literally, the cooldown is so low.
This is Corporate Mundo and Pulsefire Ezreal. This is, like, awesome skin game.
He has a 3-second cooldown right now on his cleavers.
Alright, and the game has started. Looks like Darius going bottom lane against Nocturne. That's a bottom lane I don't see too often. And heading up to the top is everyone else. MMKH going up there first. Looks like he's going to go ahead and throw that briefcase at Ryze. Then go up to throw up that cap. We got the sapling thrown down over there. And immediately initiating.
A lot of damage.
Yeah, HaIfhearted actually getting a bunch of damage put on him right there, right off the bat.
Malphite ghosted, looks like. No, he did not. He's just super fast. He had the speed boost.
Take a little click back and forth. Got that poke going on. Oh, goes and FDru comes right into the fight, gets that airborne off, ducks right back out of there afterward. And the exhaust goes off on ZaberZ. ZaberZ going to be the first one to fall here. Nekrogen really low on health. He's got to be careful, and he's going to go down too. MMKH also getting low here. Pex in a good spot at the moment, but those revives are going to come into play really soon, and they're going to narrowly escape. Is there a seismic shard? No, there's not going to be one.
And purple takes the early lead.
Yep,
Sorry, blue takes the early lead. My bad.
And a couple of recalls there. And it looks like point defense is just going to go ahead and they're going to let them have that. Maokai's swinging down towards the bottom end of the map.
Maybe he's going to let Darius roam.
Oh, Panzerzs seen him. They know he's there. inFe Lulu coming down around the same area right now. Very spread out over the map right now. MMKH, Painkillar sees MMKH up there. And MMKH and ZaberZ going up there for CaptnBuwberry. There we go. Got our Arcane Shift. Ducks him out of the way there. Throws the briefcase. It's Malphite with it. It's pretty okay. Just waiting to collect together. Nekrogen not quite 6 yet, but he's going to go ahead and he's going to initiate in on Ezreal. Ezreal's going to take a bunch of damage. He's going to back off towards the edge of the fight. As Painkillar moves up to force ZaberZ and MMKH back. Nekrogen just waiting in the wings up there, right above the windmill in that grass, looking for a good target.
Yep. He just needs to keep throwing bombs over. Like, that's what he's good for.
Yep. And there he goes.
Oh, here we go.
Going for HaIfhearted. There's exhaust, or Garrison goes down on the tower. And he's going to get back out of that. Okay, ZaberZ is going to go down. HaIfhearted does get out alive. MKH goes. FDru goes and drops the airborne. And Nekrogen going to get taken out. And now FDru has got tower aggro, trying to chase down CaptnBuwberry. Tower does get neutralized. inFe's going to try and get that back. But FDru's going to be able to keep this neutral for a little bit. And inFe's going to go ahead and get chased away from there by MMKH and FDru. HaIfhearted's Ryze is going to get up there. He's going to throw that overload in, do a little bit of damage, but FDru, no, going to punt him right back out of the way. MMKH is going to sit right on top of Lulu, deal that damage with that AoE. FDru getting chased out of the fight. He is going to get taken down by the members of PEX.
Looks like Mundo's going to die too. Oh, Malphite just ulted him. Pantheon's coming in. Let's see what happens. Oh, Pantheon's dead too.
As ZaberZ 1v4, not quite a very good position to be in. They want to keep that point neutral, though. Maybe that's what they're going for here. And Nekrogen is just going to hang out outside the fight. He's going to throw that down, use his ult to do that damage. Using it kind of like a ranged attack there. Throwing that sapling down, but it's not quite enough to stop inFe from getting that cap there. And he's going to go ahead and back off. 3 points in favor of PEX right now. Point defense is trailing a little bit right now. Sauron making a move for the bottom end of the map right here. Fear goes down from Panzerzs. Is he going to get that? That point is neutralized. The fear does go off. Sauron's going to take a swing at him. inFe's coming down there to back up his friend. And is Sauron going to try and do this 1v2?
Nocturne needs to be careful because of that right there.
And Nocturne gets taken out. inFe now against Sauron, but inFe not doing a lot of damage. Got the apprehend that goes off, pulls him in. Maokai coming down, throws the sapling to intercept, gets that root off, throws down the ultimate, and Lulu goes down. Panzerzs back in the fight now, has to do with Nekrogen, and ZaberZ stun goes off. He is getting chased. They're standing right on top of him. inFe with the revive comes straight back into the fight, throws down that ultimate on Panzerzs, and this might happen. ZaberZ is really getting low. He does go down, and now it looks like Nekrogen is going to be the next to fall, and that revive from Lulu really turning that fight around bottom.
Shows you exactly why Revive is so powerful. Nocturne came right back into the battle. As soon as he died, Lulu did the same thing, and it turned the fight around.
Up at the top, FDru was trying to make a play for that point, but he is getting chased away by the members of PEX right now. A lot of damage getting put in on him. I don't think he is long for this world at this moment. And Sauron and ZaberZ heading up towards the top end of the map. Deal with this creep wave over here. Make a little money on the side.
Wow. Freaking Alistar got away. One quick recall and he was down.
I did not see that coming, actually. I didn't catch that. I was on the wrong side of the map.
Ezreal's going to catch him, but Ezreal caught side. He just recalled real quick and he was gone.
Up at the top right now.
Side does not seem to be wanting to give up that top
No,
tower.
they really don't. They are holding on to it for dear life here. And doing a pretty good job of it at that right now. Both teams, a little bit of poke back and forth. No one making the play quite yet. Trying to push some minions up on the tower. There we go. We get the ultimate that the airborne goes off. MMKH quickly targeted, but it's going to back out of the fight with his ultimate active. CaptnBuwberry, however, Ezreal goes down. Their main source of damage is dead now. MMKH falls shortly thereafter. It's ZaberZ now having to be the damage dealer for point defense against HaIfhearted, Painkillar, and inFe. And with HaIfhearted alive, even though he is low on mana, he can still contribute a lot of damage to this fight here. And FDru's going to go in, going to go for that airborne, trying to get rid of HaIfhearted here. ZaberZ is going to pick a fight with Painkillar, and we got the Lulu ultimate goes off right there. Is going to enable HaIfhearted to take down Alistar, and ZaberZ now going to have to retreat.
We got bottom. We got Nocturne versus Maokai. Nocturne seems to be winning the battle though. His fear and his brutalizer, just nothing Maokai can do about it. Wow, he just wasted his ult.
Yeah, he probably already had that queued up. Hit that before he died. Thought he was going to need it. Turns out he didn't. Got the True Shot Barrage goes up to the top. Garrison thrown down on that to defend that. MMKH getting chased. inFe getting taken down by that Noxie and Guillotine there. And CaptnBuwberry alone up at this point. Now HaIfhearted comes up here to help him out. He's going to throw down that Rune Prison on Sauron, really trying to get Sauron down, and they are able to do so. MMKH looks like he's going to be the next target, but CaptnBuwberry gets destroyed by Pantheon right there. Alistar comes in, throws down the airborne on HaIfhearted, gets him low on hit points, goes ahead and dives right in for this, throws down the Garrison on that point. Painkillar and FDru taken out. FDru not wanting to take that tower damage, going to go ahead and get off the point. And continuing up at the top end of the map to exchange some blows here, FDru and Painkillar doing a little bit of damage to each other. The quest objective point is that top end of the map that makes it a little bit more valuable than normal, although it is still going to be a point of contention regardless of whether it's a quest or not. Painkillar trying to throw some of that seismic shard and get some of that harassment down, and Lulu comes up into the fight. They got some vision on him, throws down that seismic shard, and they are going to go. Fight happens again, throws down the ultimate on Painkillar there, but I don't know how long it's going to keep him alive. The True Shot Barrage comes down, throws out some damage for FDru. Really low on hit points right now, but inFe trying to defend by himself against the three of them, and with ZaberZ there to drop that stun, Alistar to drop that airborne, things do not look good. CaptnBuwberry does get up to the the fight, however, and is able to throw down a skill shot. Makes Darius think twice about hanging out there, and FDru is going to go ahead and recall right there from the bushes. Lulu goes up to check and see if he's still there, finds out that he is not. Ezreal just hanging out here. Down at the bottom end of the map, Panzerzs and Nekrogen were both taken out. Ryze down there on the bottom of the map. Didn't quite get the camera on that to see it. And inFe and CaptnBuwberry pushing out a little bit off of the point here, as their teammates newly back in the fight are heading up towards the top there, and it looks like point defense is making a play for the bottom right now. Sauron positioning himself over here in the bushes down by the speed shrine. MMKH and FDru also making that move down there. You see Panzerzs off the point. Looks like they're actually trying to bait this.
Here comes Ryze.
Yeah, Ryze is gonna... Ryze, I'm scared, Ryze! Those bushes, you don't... Oh, man.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He didn't want to.
No, he didn't want to face check. Oh, got
and
the briefcase to the face right there. So he knows MMKH is there. They still don't know if the rest of the team is down there. I'm sure they're going to find out very, very soon. inFe now, they know Sauron is there. They don't know about FDru and ZaberZ yet. However, while this is going on, Malphite's going to make a play for that drill. The True Shot Barrage comes down. Let's see what it connects with. It's going to land a hit on MMKH. Isn't going to do too much damage. And down at the bottom end, MMKH drops his ultimate. They're trying to take out Panzerzs. HaIfhearted gets the ult from Lulu, trying to fight with Sauron. They want to get him dead. Nope, that Noxian Guillotine is going to go down. They wanted to kill him before that happened, but were not able to do so. Nocturne goes down as well, and now inFe is being chased away from the point as point defense begins to take the bottom.
But Blue took drill.
Yep.
Blue took the drill, so they're still keeping their lead.
inFe in the jungle right here by the speed shrine, really low on mana, and Painkillar going to try and save him, going to ultimate in, trying to get MMKH down, might be able to do so, chasing him off. He's got that very, very low on hit points, and is it going to be the Painkillar method of survival? It is! 2 hit points, he lives. Fights on two sides of the map right now. HaIfhearted and FDru kind of jousting with each other, and then over at the drill it seems to be the larger of the two engagements with CaptnBuwberry and Painkillar over there dealing with ZaberZ and Sauron at the moment. Fighting over the drill, and the neutral point clock completely stopped right now. 2 points to 2 points.
Yep. I did want to throw this out there, though. The voice for Pulsefire Ezreal is the Gohan voice from Dragon Ball Z.
Really? Oh, that is so sick!
Yeah.
I love that!
Listen to it. You'll hear
Nekrogen trying to lay down at the bottom, threw down the ultimate, but it really wasn't quite able to help him hold on to that point against Panzerzs and inFe. They are able to kill him and get that point. However, Ryze is going to get taken out as Sauron's Darius shows up to help FDru out. That point is no longer going to be neutral, and is going to be a 2-3 in a strange distribution of points on the map right now. Painkillar and CaptnBuwberry still going to MMKH and ZaberZ over here. However, CaptnBuwberry very, very low on mana. Painkillar getting low himself on mana. Every one of those missed skill shots is mana that's not going to damage. And Nocturne diving into that fight over there to get Darius. FDru low on hit points. He's forced to back on out of there. There was a defensive Garrison was thrown down on that, and FDru's going to go ahead and recall. It looks like CaptnBuwberry chasing after MMKH. MMKH is going to go down. Successful defense of the drill of all places right now, and Pex picks up a 4th point.
Yep. We're going to have a 4-1 cap right now. And it looks like there's nothing Purple can do about it. They seem to be falling behind really bad.
Nekrogen out in the lane right now, fighting with some minions. It looks like they know they have the advantage. They're going to go ahead and let the drill go. Malphite is going to back off away from that point there. ZaberZ hanging out by the speed shrine in case anyone tries to come up and defend that. Waiting for his teammates to get there, and are they going to swing bottom again? It looks like that's what they're fixing to do right now, as Nekrogen and Panzerzs start a fight down at the bottom there. Nekrogen, don't get in range of that tower, Nekrogen. It's a bad place to be. He does have the ultimate down. ZaberZ is going to come down to the fight and help him out as well. Jumps in with that stun, and between the two of them, Panzerzs, it looks like he is going... Yes, he does fall, and they are going to get the neutral off on that point.
But now Purple's up to 3 points.
Yep. In the middle of the map here, there is a bit of an exchange between MMKH and HaIfhearted. They are going to exchange some blows. Looks like HaIfhearted is getting the worst end of the deal as he is chased slowly back over towards the summoner platform. CaptnBuwberry and inFe are going to go ahead and head down here to try and deal with Nekrogen. Nekrogen does throw off the snare. He throws down the defensive Garrison as well on that tower. CaptnBuwberry taking a bunch of damage there, but he's going to go ahead and he's going to Arcane Shift and get that kill. And Pantheon comes straight down for CaptnBuwberry.
Wow.
Absolutely destroys him. He did get stunned right in range of that tower there, and inFe is getting chased away, throws down that slow. Glitterlance is quite quite a good slow, and now it has completely flipped around. Point defense with 4 towers against Pex's 1. They're stopping their clock at 150 Nexus health as Pex begins to tick down. We've got Nekrogen down there initiating the fight down at the bottom onto Panzerzs there. MMKH, ZaberZ, Panzerzs, all point defense is down there. They are going to take out Nocturne. Painkillar does drop the Randuins. It looked like, yeah, he does drop the Randuins as the slow to try and get away, but it is not going to be successful. Panzerzs hanging out at the summoner platform, using it to kind of duck back and forth, and you got the ult thrown down by Maokai there, trying to get that damage in on inFe, trying to put him down, and HaIfhearted and CaptnBuwberry are going to make a quick play for the top right now while it's going on.
Like Blue might take bot.
We got the Nocturne throwing down the ult right there. Is going to try and get that fear off, and does get that fear off on ZaberZ. Trying to get him down, not quite able to do so yet. Are they? He's very, very low on hit points. He's going to get out of there. Painkillar method of survival. Double-digit hit points. Gets backed on out of that fight. Nekrogen doing a very, very good job of defending this point. Gets turned into and Cat there at the bottom. Quarter of the progression towards neutraling that for a moment there as it begins to tick back up, and they are going to go ahead and retreat to heal up at the top. CaptnBuwberry is going to secure the top point, slowing down that bleed on their Nexus health now.
Still down a cap, though. Looks like Blue's going to try to take bottom. I don't think Maokai's going to try to... Oh, maybe he is.
Gonna throw down that sapling, barely stops it, but Minion's very, very good thing to have in Dominion. We got Ryze throws down the ult, trying to get Nekrogen taken out. FDru shows up to save him, and Nekrogen gonna go ahead and back on out of the fight, keeping himself alive barely. Nope, he's just gonna regroup with his buddy there, try and throw in a little bit of damage. That Tex sweeper goes off, reveals that area in the bushes there. And FDru now trying to keep things delayed here as Painkillar and MMKH go at it over at the refinery, and Darius and Ezreal up near the top of the map. The action being very, very spread out here so far.
Yes. It's turned out to be a much closer game than I anticipated.
And there goes the ult for MMKH, throwing it down, trying to get that health regeneration. Panzerzs going to go for that fear, but it is going to get broken. However, MMKH is in a bad spot. He's completely amidst all of the members of PEX right now, taking a lot of damage. I don't think that ult is quite going to keep him alive through all of that, but we will see. ZaberZ and Painkillar exchanging blows over by the Speed Shrine. MMKH does get taken down. Darius is able to kill Ezreal, and there Painkillar dives in with the ultimate, throws down the Garrison on the tower to save it, and now is going to start playing the interrupt game.
Yep, Malphite just got a kill.
Yep, Sauron's Darius going to fall right there. Painkillar going to try and delay up here. Nocturne's got the ult. We're probably going to see him heading up to the top, and that's exactly what happens.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely throws down a bunch of damage onto ZaberZ right there. And FDru low on mana and probably low on time as well. He's going to get to this health relic. It's going to buy him a couple more seconds. Throws down that airborne, but he is... What? Oh, wow.
Oh, he got away.
Almost got out of there.
Wow.
Good play by FDru. And someone's got to clean up these minions. Minions will take your tower. Panzerzs is like, hey, money, I love it. Going to make a withdrawal from the bank of minions. At the bottom of the map, MMKH and Nekrogen are going to try and kill HaIfhearted and CaptnBuwberry. This point down here is neutral. There is no defender's advantage there. And MMKH, don't stand in that. He's going to back on out of there. Ezreal is going to get taken out. Now it's Sauron versus Painkillar and inFe. And as an AD, you really don't want to have to deal with Malphite. And we're going to see how this plays out. Nekrogen goes in for inFe right there. inFe kind of tanky. Got that Chalice, got that Aegis Sweeper, and that Ninja Tabby there. Nekrogen very, very low on health. Painkillar, you're getting a little bit low there. Sculpted by that Noxian Guillotine. And inFe is going to go ahead and back off at that point.
Purple's back in the lead with a 3-1
and Panzerzs is going to get that kill on MMKH over there. Ezreal back on the field, going to go up there. FDru pokes his head out and is like, nah, I'm not going to deal with that. And HaIfhearted is going to make a play there for that drill, but Pantheon's coming down. He doesn't want to get caught by that, but he does. Takes that damage, throws that Rune Prison, trying to escape, trying to do that scoot and shoot play right there. And he's going to get caught by FDru, and that Airborne's going to go off. True Shot Barrage happens, but not really in enough time to do anything. And PEX, it looks like they're going to get their bottom point back as well. If they can defend this top, they'll be back in a good position.
Well, they're still in a good position. They are up over 150 points, so I mean, they just got to play it safe and slowly bring the clock down. They don't have to do anything drastic to try to win. They just play it safe and, dominate.
MMKH makes that dive for Painkillar after Painkillar chases Sauron away. We got that Randuin's that gets thrown down. The Airborne gets thrown down. Got that AoE attack speed reduction, but it's not going to help. He is going to get sculpted once again by that Nocturne guillotine.
And FD Better, or however you say his name, just got to kill an easy over here. They chased each other over like 3 different walls to get away. It's fantastic.
The walls matter approximately 20% of the time in League of Legends. They are a suggestion, not a rule. The bottom tower was taken during that engagement. Panzerzs now going for Nekrogen. Nekrogen does throw down that ult, and that Noxian guillotine landing, bailing Nekrogen out. That is a surplus that you want on your team and not the enemy's team. Whoa! Pulsefire, Ezreal, great shot! Takes down Maokai at the bottom there. HaIfhearted duking it out with Sauron now, but Sauron does have that ultimate. He's just trying to get him low enough to use it, and he is successful in defending that point, or attacking that point more accurately. Painkillar going to go down there. Is he going to get there enough time to interrupt that? No, he is not. Sauron very low on hit points, however, Malphite may be able to take this fight.
Yep, Malphite's definitely going to do it. A couple of Qs. Oh, maybe not. Let's see what happens. He keeps taking tower hits. Oh, he ulted him. If he hadn't had his ult, it would have been bad for him.
Yep, that tower damage not to be underestimated there. MMKH is taking a lot of damage. They really want to get inFe down. inFe playing it safe and hanging around on the edges of the fight. FDru getting chased by Panzerzs and CaptnBuwberry, but ZaberZ coming down here to bail him out, throws out that Heartseeker, does a little bit of damage there. And FDru's going to go ahead and walk away for a little bit, waiting for his cooldowns to come back up, no doubt, before attempting any sort of re-engagement. Panzerzs going to split off. Very good move there. When you have the enemy split up like that, if you can break off just one person on your team, bring them up to another point and put some pressure on it, forces enemy position, and he is going to get that windmill inFeed up there helping him out with it. Darius is heading up there as quickly as he can. If inFeed recalls, this could end poorly for Panzerzs. And inFeed does recall. Panzerzs gets caught, throws down that fear, and gets that Noxian guillotine. And that point is immediately going to turn right back around.
Yep. Good chance Purple could have 4 capped here in just a second.
With that bottom being captured, those minions pushing it just on over there. MMKH might be able to take down HaIfhearted here. And we will see. Painkillar comes in with the ultimate. Is HaIfhearted going to get away? The Randuin's goes off, and HaIfhearted escaping just barely, but ZaberZ diving right on past Malphite. He does want to get HaIfhearted, and HaIfhearted's going to hang back. He's hiding there, and he's going to go ahead and recall in the darkness. Darkness, a good place to be. Panzerzs knows all about darkness because he's playing Nocturne. ZaberZ disappears. The second Panzerzs shows up in that fight, and CaptnBuwberry and inFeed are able to secure the windmill once again. And the bottom gets neutraled, and it looks like they're going to pick that up and be back in a 3-cap position.
Yeah, but they're losing a lot of points. They had a big lead, and it's slowly but surely
Nekrogen makes a move for that bottom tower there, throws down the ultimate. Panzerzs gets that fear off, gets some extra damage in. That tower really helping them out there. Throws down the ult, that Pulsefire Ezreal fires a shot down from the top end of the map. HaIfhearted comes down. They're really committing to trying to defend this point right there because they know 2 of the tankiest individuals on the team are there. It's going to take a lot of firepower to put them down. Maokai does get taken out. FDru is going to get chased away. However, Sauron waiting in the wings right there. He wants some of CaptnBuwberry. He lands that apprehend. Painkillar's trying to save him with the airborne, and he is able to get that kill off on Darius before...
He got his...
Yep,
he
they are able to get that kill off
believe.
on Darius before Ezreal was taken down. Pantheon jumps in on, got that Skyfall in on the top there. inFeed ulting himself, hanging out under that tower, letting that damage get sprayed around. And defensive Garrison goes off on that to try and keep it alive even longer. HaIfhearted shows up here at the top end of the map, and MMKH and ZaberZ going to back off for just a little bit of moment. Painkillar, though, going to catch them down in the jungle on the way up to the point. ZaberZ a little bit low on hit points. Got to be a little bit careful. It does pick up that health relic, though. Helps out with that just a little bit here. And FDru, that Hextech Sweeper goes off, wants to see what's in that bushes, and he finds out. He's going to go ahead and airborne on HaIfhearted. ZaberZ is really trying to get him down, though the Randuin's gets thrown out there, helping out with the... securing the kill on Pantheon there. FDru is going to get chased away. Good move by Malphite there. And Painkillar and FDru exchanging some blows there. ZaberZ, however, sees exactly what he wants, dives in, trying to get HaIfhearted down. Painkillar doing the best job that he can, protecting him. and we will see if HaIfhearted is able to make it out of this draft. Lands that Rune Prison gets punted to safety for the moment as FDru tries to chase after him. Painkillar delaying for a really, really long time, and the clock is ticking. They need this neutral down bottom. Is MMKH going to be able to get it? No! Missing it by just a second.
No.
Pex beats point defense.
Oh.
Point defense
was ranked what?
is the top team. And like I was saying, Pex is able to throw down, and they have really shown it off here in this game.